much as I can. Rice. Frozen veggies always. Hot potatoes. Alright. I don't have a lot of counterweights. Like in my existence right now. Oh, I'm gonna keep this in the bag because it's slimy. Ooh. If you ever get a chance to get these, please get them. They stink, but they are definitely good. Ratios, 25 grams of protein a piece. I'm wearing gloves because I'm finna handle this chicken. I do not have one left. Damn. I thought I had one left. It's alright. These will be just fine. These will be just fine. Alright. The most important thing of all of this, a lot of people just need to get over it. A lot of people just don't want to do this part. Have your food scale. You don't have to get this fancy one, but you're going to have to get a food scale. Like I got one, it hooks to my phone. I can weigh everything, send it to my phone, see how much is in it, add it to my macros, and I'm good. It saves for the day. But not having a food scale, you're doing yourself a disservice. A true disservice. Get some equipment. I know it sounds like a Looney Tune convention. No, we got a lot of stuff. Alright. I don't see another pot. I'll skillet. I got 3. That'll be alright. I need this so I can wash my potatoes. This is 4.47 pounds of russet potatoes. I'm finna just wash these. Like I said, if you do anything, you're gonna need that food skill. 100% need that food skill. Like I said, it don't have to be fancy. Like you don't have to get the most fancy. This one was on I don't know what he's talking about. You don't have to get a fancy one. You just need one that literally does the bare minimum. Pounds, fluid ounces, and I think pounds, fluid ounces, grams, and I think there's another one. The bare minimum comes with. But it's fine. You don't have to get fancy with it. Like I said, this one connects to my phone. I can see, you know what? Let me show you. I want y'all to see. All right, let me show you what I mean. So, this is the app, VSync. All right, don't worry about Cassie. She always in the background. But look, all right, so I turned it on. And now it's saying it's weighing. So anything I put on here, it weighs it. I don't have to worry about nothing. And I can just save it. Like, hands down, one of the best inventions I'll come across. Gotta charge my other phone. All right, let's get to it. So, I prep all of my carbohydrates first. And then I do my protein. And then I finish with my fats. I'm going to bring this over here. it just makes it a lot easier when you can meal prep and save yourself time having to go buy stuff and pretty much waste money when you can just make this stuff at home. Makes it a lot easier to lose weight. Biggest issue I see is most people want to lose weight, but they don't want to do this part. Like, this is the most important part. You can go to the gym like 9 times a day if you wanted to. Your body will start to shut down and start holding on to calories. So I'll do one of these. It comes with 6. 2.5 grams of fat, 25 grams of carbohydrates, and 19 grams of fiber. So truly, this is just fiber. This not all. Most of this is just fiber, which is the reason I do it. So I don't have to worry about trying to get fiber all day. Which, of course, I still get my fruits, I get my veggies, so I want insoluble fiber. But that just helps. So I have to go ahead and put one of these on here. And the app has it where you can do breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and all that, which is cool. I do it a little bit different. All my carbohydrates go in breakfast. All my proteins go in lunch. All my fats go into snacks. So anything that I weigh for each one of those macros, I put in that section. Doesn't matter which way you put it in, it all comes out the same if you meal prep it, right? So you ain't gotta worry about all that. But I am gonna put one burrito wrap for today because I am about to eat one of those because I got some turkey thigh already chopped up. And then I should have one, two. Okay. All right. Yes, I do frozen veggies. Cool. I know a lot of people, you do frozen, not fresh, bro. Whatever. And I do frozen fruit. Antioxidant, I like this. Let's see. And I do beets. I put beets. Beets are good for your blood. Good nitrous oxide to open up your blood vessels. The more blood you can get through, the better. But I enjoy putting these in my fruit smoothies. For one, they help out with a lot of digestion, and they help out with blood flow. So I keep these with me. 50 grams per smoothie. Okay, so like I said, I go carbohydrates, proteins, then fats. And you want to try to make stuff that's not compound. So a lot of people meal prep and they go after the foods that are already pre-made. It's cool, not terrible. I'm not saying it's the worst thing in the world. But when you're trying to keep yourself on a control factor, you want to make sure everything that you meal prep, you make yourself so you can keep track of the macros, you can keep track of your sodium, how much water is in each, what vitamins you're getting. All of that takes time to learn. It can be very, very confusing in the beginning, but the more you practice it, the better. Who is that? Gojo. I'm actually cooking turkey thighs, mixed veggies, fruit, some potatoes, and I got yogurt for in the morning because I do my cardio in the morning. So I got a bunch of pots. I do like 3 pots. I don't have a rice cooker. I don't do rice cooker. I'm old school. I don't do rice cookers. So let me see. 200 grams. So I do need fruit. I try to weigh my fruit and stuff first, and then I weigh my fruit and veggies first, and then put in any other carbs that I need for the day. That way, I have everything I need, and I don't have to worry about. We're gonna zero this out. Hold on. I don't have to worry about how much do I have left. Do I have this? No, if you meal prep everything like you're supposed to, you'll have all the nutrients and all the food you need for the day spread out every 2 to 3 hours. You'll be fine. What I see most people do is they won't bother just doing this. So this is probably going to be, I'm going to do about 20 grams. So one serving of this mix, I think it's like 140 grams. And it's more or less give or take, because this is a little bit different than what calculates on my thing. But take a little bit up. I'm very meticulous. I'm sorry. Let's see. I'm very meticulous when it comes to this. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. When it comes to meal prep, I'm extremely meticulous. But if I'm going out to eat, man, I'm not going to Taco Bell and making sure that the meat is, you know what I'm saying, 8 to 10 ounces. Whatever you give me for that $2 I spent, I'm gonna take it. All right, so that's 17 grams. But that says 19 on the bag, so there's a variance. You always keep that in mind. There's gonna always be a variance. Beets, I always do about 50 grams. I don't do anything more than 50 grams. And I chop these up myself. I get them fresh and I chop them and I freeze them. That should be 50. 55, that'll be fine. I chop these myself. And people are like, you go to Walmart, why don't you go to this and that? I don't care about all that. That stuff is expensive and it don't keep well. I work 2 jobs. I literally work 2 jobs. I'm up at 3:45 in the morning. I get home at 8:30 at night. To be honest, man, I'm trying to make do and eat healthy the way I can. This is the best way I can do it. So we're gonna do this. I think my fingers. I think this app. Did it add it? No, it didn't. Hold on. Beats. Here we go. Save. So far, as you can see, it keeps up with how much I've weighed. There's a glare. I don't know if you can see that, but it keeps up with how much I weigh, what I've weighed, and then it does the macros, and it even tells you how much you have left. Da da da. I specifically keep up with fiber. So for this meal already, I got 23 grams of fiber, which is great. I'm trying to aim for 30 and higher, but I'll take that for right now. So this is my first smoothie. I put a top on this. Let this sit for a little bit, mix it with some water, and I put an emergency pack in there to help. Let's see. All right, let's set this in the fridge just for a little bit. And then I blend it. What next? Veggies. I'm gonna wash this pot out. All right, so I got that. And this is kind of, I get it. It's a lot. It's a lot to keep up with. It's a lot to deal with. I get it. But you got to dedicate those days to do it. Because if you don't, you just find yourself running into problems. It just causes more problems down the line. Let me get the scissors. This open. All right. All right, so this is for today. Which I've done this for so long, I pretty much know how much this is gonna be. Say 21 grams. What is my protein? What is my fiber? 30 grams of fiber. So we met fiber. We are good on fiber. Great on fiber. All right, so I got that. I got my fruits, got my vegetables. Now I can get into different carbs. And this is just me. You ain't gotta do this. You really don't have to do this at all. You do not have to do this at all. A potato. 1 potato. Gonna measure that potato. This is a russet potato. All right, russet potatoes. 80 grams. There we go. All right. I'm gonna cook that potato with this meal. All right. Trying to think, is there any carb that I'm forgetting? I forgot my yogurt, and I put that in protein because that macro actually. All right, one container. Say, there we go. All right, we're 138, so we have 62 grams of carbs that we can have left. All right, so I'm gonna shoot for 60 grams of brown rice. Now, I split that in half and have 2 meals extra, so that'll be 30 grams per meal that I'm gonna do. So I have fruit smoothie. Oh, I need to do my protein powder too because that has carbs in it. 2 grams, I think, so it's not much. 6 grams. All right, so that's 6 grams of carbs. So you take that into account. That's usually just my pre-workout. So I'm trying to spread these meals out so I'm not overwhelmed and I'm not hungry. The biggest factor is the lower the calorie count, I would recommend you increase your fat. I'm not saying increase fat as far as like drink something in oil, but pour a little avocado oil on something. Pour a little grapeseed oil on something. I don't do coconut oil. I don't do canola oil. I do avocado. $20. This bottle has lasted me. This is 2 months going now because I don't use a lot. It's like butter. And where is it? Where's my Himalayan salt? Crap. It must be in my bag. But I have Himalayan salt that I'll sprinkle on it. But ultimately, the biggest thing I want you to get from this, which I'm going to do more videos. I'm in a time crunch right now. But this is the best investment I've ever made. Not just this scale, but just a food scale, period. You need a food scale. Don't fool yourself at all. Like thinking you just do this just by buying pre-made meals. It'll work out in the beginning, but things happen, life happens. Your shipment gets delayed. You can't get to your meal because you forgot to pack it. Which you can have the same thing happen here. But knowing what to go to when you have those time crunches helps out a lot. So that's essentially what I recommend. I recommend that you meal prep. You meal prep, you're going to learn a good bit about your taste buds, what foods you like, what foods you don't like, what foods work better at what times. And honestly, the biggest thing that I've learned from this is that the more and more I meal prep, the more ideas I get to mix foods like turkey and maybe some protein pasta, some whole wheat pasta. Make you a turkey spaghetti or a turkey bake. Like you just get creative with stuff. Like fitting everything into your macros, making sure your sodium levels are not way too high. I mean, this is a bunch of stuff. Like it's just fun. I mean, it takes a lot. It ain't easy. I'm not saying all this stuff is fun, but I ain't got no choice. Because DoorDash has gone up tremendously, terribly. And I mean, pretty much everything is going up. But yeah, I'm rambling. The point of this video was to just introduce people to meal prepping. Like I said, I will do more meal prep videos. My brain stopped. And stuff like that, like on this fitness journey. Just, this is just what I eat, what I do on 2,300 calories right now, just to cut some weight. And my plan is to cut the weight, do another 5K, do another powerlifting meet, and potentially do a bodybuilding meet. I don't know if I really want to do the bodybuilding meet just yet, but I do want to do another competition for powerlifting. But 100% I am going to do another 5K. I already got that set for December. Was highly impressed at where I was the second time that I beat my first year numbers. I'm trying to beat that number in the one of December. So I have the time, so keeping up with everything. But I have to make sure I get my weight down to where I want it to be. Like I said, I'm at 300 pounds right now. Do I like that? Absolutely not. That has ruined my start of this month, knowing that I was 300 pounds because I used to be 230. Things happen, life happens, but we're not going to sit in the past. That's over with. But what helped me out a lot is knowing how to meal prep, putting everything in bowls, making sure everything is good to go for the next day, making sure I stay on like my consistency. Everybody wants to be motivated, but consistency doesn't come from just waking up feeling like it. You got to do it. You actually got to do it. Here's where you do it. Stop telling yourself what you can't do and show yourself what you can. That's all I'm gonna say for you. But all right, I'm on because this is gonna get boring because all this is gonna do is just boil rice, cook the veggies, chop the chicken. It's a lot. It's a lot goes into it, but you gotta dedicate the time to it, and that's what I'm doing here today. So thank y'all for who watched. Those who left, I'm not mad at you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm new to this. I'm an introvert. I don't really like being in front of a camera. But I'm glad that y'all tuned in to stay. The people that did stay, thank you so much. The people that liked the video, I'm very appreciative of every little thing in life. Doesn't matter what it is. You can give me a piece of gum. I'm appreciative to it. So thank y'all for tuning in. I'm finna cook this stuff, and then I got some clients I need to go train. Then I gotta get ready for work in the morning. So y'all be easy.